Hi everyone, I'm Olney, and this is Mindful Flow. Hey guys, thank you for joining me. For this 30-minute practice, all you will need is a yoga mat. Let's get started. Step your feet about 2 to 3 feet apart. Toes are just slightly turned out, and a slight bend of your knees. Bring your hands forward about shoulder width apart, with your palms facing each other. And close down your eyes. And begin to bring more awareness to your breath. And let your tongue rest down to the lower palate. And begin to make your inhale and exhale even and equal. About 3 to 5 counts on your inhale and 3 to 5 counts on your exhale. And with your next inhale, open your arms wide, lift your chest. As you exhale, bring your hands back to center. Inhale to open. Exhale. And continue to move just like this at the pace of your breath. Any tension in your eyes, let it go. Two more deep breaths just like this. And let your hands fall down. Begin to make your way to the top of your mat and stand with your feet about hip width apart. Fan your toes out. Stand evenly between both legs. Let your palms turn forward. Begin to activate your core, draw your belly muscles inward and upward. Take a deep breath in and reach your arms up. Look up to see your hands. As you exhale, bend your knees and fold forward. With your hands, clasp your elbows. Let your head drop heavily. Keep a soft bend in your knees and shift your weight into your toes. You can sway a little bit from right to left if that feels nice. And let your hands fall down. Bend your knees and roll all the way up to standing. Inhale and circle your arms up. Exhale, bend your knees and fold forward. Inhale, sweep your arms wide and high, look up. We'll flow just like this at the pace of your breath. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale to rise. And exhale to fold. Your next inhale, bring your palms to your shins for flat back lengthen. Push your head forward, lift your tailbone, rock your weight into your toes. Stay for another deep breath in. And exhale to fold. And step back to be in all fours. And place your hands right under your shoulders and your knees under your hips for tabletop. And as you inhale, lift your tailbone, send your chest forward and up. And exhale, round your spine, tuck under your tail. And start to really grip your mat with your fingertips. Breathing in, lift your chest. And pull your navel in as you exhale. One more deep breath in. And as you exhale, let your knees open wider, bring your big toes together and sink your hips into your heels for child's pose. Rest your forehead down, lengthen your spine. Continue that even and equal inhale and exhale. And stay here in child's pose for one more deep breath in. Exhale. Breathe in, come back to be in all fours. Walk your hands forward, a single handprint. Index fingers, turn them straight forward. Start to grip your mat again with your fingertips and tuck under your toes. Pull in your belly muscles, push your hands into the mat and lift your knees, lift your hips, and begin to just walk out this first downward facing dog. Feel free to sigh out a couple exhales here. Bend your knees a lot, look forward, and walk your feet all the way to your hands. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Step back to downward facing dog. And open your feet about hip width or wider, and let your heels open slightly wider than your toes. Then bend your knees a lot and bring your belly toward your thighs. Tilt your tailbone up the back wall. Keep your tailbone lifted and start to straighten your legs. Work your heels closer towards the mat. Stay here for another deep breath in and out. And bend your knees again. Look forward and step your right foot forward in between your hands. Be on the ball of the back foot. Then press your left hand down. Take a deep breath in and reach the right arm up and twist. Engage your back leg. Push through the heel. Stay for another breath. Exhale, bring your hand down and step forward. Breathe in, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Step back to downward facing dog. Again, lift your tail, straighten your legs. And bend your knees, look forward, step the opposite foot forward. Push the right hand down, inhale, reach the left arm up, look up to see your fingers, push through the back heel. Deep breath in. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Breathe in to rise. Breathe out, forward fold. And we'll simply repeat that series. Step back to downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look forward, step the right foot forward. Left hand down, inhale, reach the right arm up. One more breath. Exhale and fold. Breathe in, lift halfway. Exhale. Inhale, rise all the way. Exhale to fold. Step back, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look forward, step forward. Deep breath in to lift. Stay for another inhale. Exhale, step forward and fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, rise all the way up. Look up to see your hands. And exhale, bring your hands together to a touch at heart center. Gain control over your breath again. Return to that even and equal inhale and exhale. Good. And take a deep bend of your knees and sweep your arms alongside your ears. Palms face each other. Sink a little deeper and shift your weight into your heels. And start to pull your belly muscles inward. Inhale. And exhale, fold forward. Return to chair pose. Deeply bend your knees, rock your weight back, and hug your arms towards your ears. And start to shift your weight into your right leg. Just lift your left foot about 1 inch, maybe 2 inches off the mat. Stay for another inhale. Exhale, step back to a high lunge. Breathe in and reach your fingertips higher. Breathe out and let your arms sweep back. Chest begins to lean forward. Lengthen through your back leg. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, reach back. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, step the back foot forward. Inhale. Rock your weight into the opposite leg. Hover the opposite foot. One more deep breath in. And exhale, step back. Inhale, reach up, engage the back leg. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Deep breath in. And out. Inhale. And exhale. Step forward. Sink deep into your chair. Stay for one more deep breath in. And exhale, fold forward. Step back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And sigh out your exhale. One more breath. And exhale, bring your knees down. Look forward, shift your weight forward. Hug your elbows in and lower all the way down to your belly. Tops of the feet ground. Loop your shoulders back. Inhale, lift your chest up. Stay for another inhale. Exhale, lower down. Tuck under your toes, option to pass through all fours or push up to high plank. Exhale, come to downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look forward, and step your right foot forward. Rock your weight forward into your front leg and start to lift the back foot off the mat. Let your arms sweep back for airplane arms. Stay for another inhale. And as you exhale, bring the back knee forward and lift your arms. One more breath. Exhale, sweep back and land your back foot. Bring your hands down, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, and a big exhale. Bend your knees, look forward, step the opposite foot forward. Rock your weight into your front leg. Lift the back foot off the mat, sweep your arms back, and really pull your belly muscles in and let your eyes find a single spot to focus on. On an exhale, lift your knee, lift your arms, sweep your arms back, and step way back. Bring your hands down, step to plank. Exhale, lower, elbows hugging in. Breathe in, lift your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more inhale. And exhale. And we'll simply repeat that series again. Bend your knees, look forward, step the right foot forward. Rock your weight into your front leg, spring the back foot off the mat, and sweep your arms back. One more inhale. Exhale, lift. Sweep back. Step back. Bend your knees, look forward, opposite leg forward. Inhale, sweep back. Exhale to lift. Sweep back. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga, knees or toes grounded. Deep breath in, lift your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. And look forward. Make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, fold. Deep breath in, rise up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. And step your left leg back and turn to face the long edge of your mat. And let your arms sweep back behind you. Interlace your fingers and draw your knuckles down. Lift your chest up. Keep that open chest and start to tip forward. Fold forward. So your heels should be open a little bit wider than your toes. Rock your weight into your toes and let your head drop heavily. And let go of that interlock and let your hands come down to the mat. And begin to shift your weight into your right leg. Deeply bend your right knee, straighten the opposite leg. Begin to crawl your hands over to the other side. You're welcome to have your hands or your arms resting on your thigh. Prop yourself up or sink in a little deeper. And crawl your hands back to the first side. Option to lift that foot off the mat. So just the outer edge of your heel is grounded. And make your way to the other side one more time. Begin to return to that forward fold with straight legs. Bring your hands to your hips and rise with a flat back on an inhale. Follow through with a little heart opener. And exhale, come back to center. And bring your feet in a little closer, similar to where we started. You'll bend your knees a lot more though. And turn your toes out, turn your knees out. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, pull the elbows wide. Keep your chest lifted. Tuck your tail slightly and lift your belly. And deep breath in, reach your arms up. Exhale, pull the elbows down and sink into it. Option to lift your heels off the mat. Stay for another inhale. And exhale, straighten your legs and fold forward. And inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Begin to turn your toes out again. Heel toe your feet in just a little bit. And begin to sink deeply into your hips for a malasana squat. You're welcome to prop yourself up. Or if it's available, sink into the squat. Bring your hands together at heart center. Lift your chest. And return to that even and equal inhale and exhale. About 3 to 5 counts for your in-breath. 3 to 5 counts for your out-breath. Straighten your legs, fold forward, and heel toe your feet together. And pick up your right foot, cross it over the left, and work your pinky toes close together. If you can get them to touch, that's great. Then inhale, lift halfway, look forward. And exhale, fold forward. So here, if you had a yoga block, you could use a yoga block. If you don't want to fold all the way forward. Otherwise, you could put your hands on your shins, or if you're flexible enough, just bring your hands down. Continue to rock your weight into your toes and try to lift your tailbone. Stay here for another inhale. And exhale. And begin to bend your knees. We're making our way to a seated posture. And have your right leg crossed over the left. And just bring your hands to be interlaced over that shin. Inhale and lift your chest. And send your right hand back behind you. And deep breath in and lift your left arm. As you exhale, bring your elbow to the outside of that top leg. Inhale, lift, exhale, and twist. And breathe in, find a little more length. And breathe out, twist a bit deeper. Deep breath in, reach both arms up. And exhale, turn and open your twist. And come back to a neutral spine. Begin to return to a standing posture, and we'll simply cross the opposite leg over, bringing the pinky toes as close together as you can get them. Squeeze your inner thighs. Suck in your belly and fold forward. Make your way back to seated for that twist on the second side. Opposite leg crossed over. Interlace your fingers around your shin. Lift your chest. Bring the left hand behind you. Take a deep breath in and reach up. Exhale, elbow comes to the outside of the leg. Breathe in, find more length. Breathe out, twist. Again, find a little more length as you inhale. Exhale to deepen your twist. Try to relax your shoulders. Soften your eyes. One more breath. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, turn and open your twist. And return to a neutral spine. Then bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees fall open wide like a book. Grab hold of your feet and peel your feet open with the outer edges together. Take a deep breath in and lengthen your spine, lift your chest. As you exhale, start to tip forward, fold into yourself. You can use your elbows to press your knees open a little bit wider. And with your breath, create a little more length in your spine. With your exhale, deepen your fold just a bit. And if it feels good, you can bring your hands forward and just relax your arms. You don't have to fold too deeply into this to feel the stretch. Once you hit the peak of your stretch, just stay and breathe. One more inhale. Exhale, relax your shoulders. And breathe in, walk your hands back. And bring your hands behind you. Turn your fingers out. Roll your shoulders down your back. And push the mat away. Lift your hips, send them forward and up. Let your head drop back. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, lower down. And we'll start to make our way down onto the mat. Reach your arms forward, palms facing each other. Pull in your belly and lower yourself onto your mat. And have your feet open, hip width apart. And your arms just along your sides. Take a deep breath in and lift your hips for bridge. And exhale, lower down. And breathe in to lift. Breathe out to lower. And your next inhale, reach your arms overhead as you lift your hips. As you exhale, lower your arms, lower your hips. Deep breath in. One more at the pace of your breath. And come into bridge again. This time stay here. And start to interlace your fingers underneath you. Squeeze your shoulders towards each other. Draw your fingertips closer towards your heels. Lift your chest. Lift your hips a little higher. Stay here for another inhale. As you exhale, release that interlock and lower your hips down. Let your tailbone come down last. You're welcome to go into one more round of bridge, or if you would like a deeper heart opener, bring your hands underneath your shoulders with your fingertips pointed towards your heels. Squeeze your elbows towards each other. And start to grip your mat with your fingertips. Push the mat away and lift your front body up to the ceiling for wheel pose. Try to relax your glutes. Breathe deeply. Stay for one more inhale. And as you exhale, carefully lower yourself down, tuck your chin. Let your hips come down last. Hug your knees into your chest. And you can rock a little bit from right to left, massage your lower back. And continue to hug your right knee into your chest, send your left leg long. Bring your right knee a little closer towards the right shoulder, open your hip. And with your left hand, start to help your right knee across the body for a twist. Reach the right arm out, pick up your head, and look towards your fingers. Bring your head back to neutral. Bring your leg back to center. Start to straighten the leg, holding behind your thigh. And really try to straighten behind your knee. Flex your foot. And then walk your hands up a little higher. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Bend your elbows wide and draw your shoulders down your back. Hover the opposite leg. Point your toes and hollow out your belly. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, reach your arms overhead. Let the right leg come down. Begin to hug the opposite leg into the chest. As you're here, relax your shoulders and come back to that even and equal inhale and exhale. Begin to open that knee a little wider, opening the hip. Your right hand starts to help the knee across the body, finding that gentle twist. Reach the left arm out with the palm facing up and turn to look in the direction of your reach. Work to relax that left shoulder blade down. One more deep breath in. And out. And inhale, come back to center. And begin to straighten that leg, stretching your hamstrings. Flex the foot. And once again, walk your hands up a little higher. Elbows bend wide, shoulders draw down. Point your toes, hover that opposite leg off the mat. Take a deep breath in. Draw your knee in a little closer towards your nose. And as you exhale, reach your arms overhead, lengthen your leg long. And once again, hug your knees into your chest. Make yourself into a teeny tiny little ball. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders. And draw yourself in tightly. Keep yourself in a tight little ball, but lower your head back down. Keep squeezing the knees in. And release your legs and extend your legs down the length of your mat. You're welcome to move directly into a Shavasana right now. Turn your palms open and let your legs drape heavily down the length of the mat.